Hey guys, it's Bree and welcome to my channel, Just Breezy. If you're new here, thanks so much for checking it out. Hope you subscribe. Just be sure you hit that bell for notifications because I don't want you to miss out. We upload weekly content to share resources, help spread awareness, and tell some of life's stories because like we say, life isn't always just breezy, but together it can be a little easier. So guys, in this video, besides wearing my very elegant dollar store antler headband for the season, I wanted to show you some really great buys that I found at Target. Now, as a mom of 2 kids and someone that works with children with autism, I'm always on the look for toys that are affordable, durable, and multifunctional. Real party, I know. But these things here that I'm going to show you have a therapeutic benefit to them. You can absolutely gift them to children that don't have autism, anxiety, or ADHD, but for children that do, these can absolutely add some extra value to the toys that they're getting this holiday season. So, first thing up is a line called Creativity for Kids. The little chunky unicorn. They have a whole line of these, different animals. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you've seen the mermaid sequins that is on everything our kids own. But guys, it's actually been proven that mermaid sequins can be very calming and therapeutic to children who maybe are having difficulty with transition, wait times, are upset over a multitude of reasons. There's that tactile, sensory feel to it. Visually, it's very stimulating. What I like about these though, what makes them different, is that they're weighted. So they have sort of like this bean bag material underneath. So for kids that need a little extra pressure or comfort, again, that's sensory. This one, for my money, I think it was less than 20 bucks, $18. It's a good buy for many children. Next thing up is a line called Chuckle and Roar, which I'd never seen at Target, shockingly, so I'm not sure if it's new or not. But when I looked, their things were affordable. They look like they had some nice durability to them and multifunctional, so I was all sorts of excited. First thing I want to show you, doesn't seem all that eye-catching, but just stay with me here. It's called Pop It. Now when you look at it, you're going to say, Bree, you're asking me to buy a yellow silicone waffle. Guys, I know, but it's less than 10 bucks. It's actually not a waffle. Look, some durability. I like this very much. I want you to think about those popping, that packaging that we love, to those plastic things that I'm losing my words for, but this has sort of that same type of feel that you pop through one side, goes through the other. Again, really durable. This comes with directions on the back, 2 different ways kids could play it, different patterns, turn taking. Listen, for my money, I'm gonna take this, throw it to the side and use it as a fidget. Stick it in my work bag. For a lot of children that I work with that just need that sensory input. My son, again, who doesn't have autism but feels the need to touch everything wherever we go, would love this, would love making different patterns, love that sound, that feel, again, the durability. One to absolutely, you could fold up, stick it in a stocking, wrap it up with some other things. I love it. Okay, next thing, scavenger hunts. My children and many children that I work with love a good old scavenger hunt. So Chuckle and Roar came up with this 3-pack of scavenger hunt cards. What I love is that there's one for scavenger hunt while you're in the car, while you're at home, and for outside. Now, my children, I have 2 kids. One is definitely more of like a leader. She loves to be a teacher. I could absolutely send her in the backyard with her brother and have her conduct a little scavenger hunt. There are different clues, pictures, tree bark, find a bird, a car, something that starts with the letter S. What I really love about this, and the way I'm always thinking, is that there are children that I work with that might not be able to communicate the traditional way that we think, like verbally, being able to verbally express themselves, but have really good receptive skills. For those that may not understand, meaning that you might not be able to tell me something, but you can point it out. You can absolutely touch something when I ask you to say, show me what you want. So with these cards, I could say, come in the backyard, show me the bird, show me the tree bark, show me, find, touch, point, whatever. You can absolutely modify these for any child with differing abilities. Again, there's a set for the home and the car. Love it. Next thing up, again from Chuckle and Roar, is this board game. Board games, yes. Now listen, I'm all about the iPad and tech time, but once in a while it's nice to have a good old-fashioned board game, and this one is called Red Light, Green Light.
So red means the car stops?
Comes with a 3-foot puzzle board, little cars for the kids to personalize with different stickers, and the overall theme is self-control, which, good Lord, I could definitely teach my children more of that. There's turn taking, there's social skills, again, self-control, and the goal here is to make it to the end of the board using different cards. Red for stop, green for go. Now what I really like is, again, I'm thinking about young children or the children that I work with that may not get the concept of stop when we are out in the community. A huge safety risk for children that just continue to go when there's a dangerous situation. So what a great way to start to teach the skill in a controlled environment that is fun. Stop and go, red light, green light, love it. Okay, another idea, guys, is a lot of kids like good old-fashioned card games. So Chuckle and Roar has a 4-pack of Goldfish, War, Slapjack, and Pass and Match. I don't know what that is, but it seems like fun. They also have a 2-pack of card holders. Now, what gets me super excited about these is that when you have little hands, like little kids or my son that has a lot of energy, to give them 5, 6, 7 cards to hold is usually not going to go well, and cards are all over the place. Or I'm thinking about children that have fine motor issues, adults that have fine motor difficulties. A card holder is fantastic. It allows them to continue to play in the game without really needing to manage or manipulate the cards. It's a stand that holds the cards. They can look, they can participate. You pair these 2 puppies up, wrap it really cute. Kids would love it. I love it. Fantastic. All right, last thing, and the next thing that I want to talk about is the craze that everyone seems to be into, and that's the weighted blanket. Now, guys, weighted blankets have been around forever. I've worked with many wonderful occupational therapists that are probably getting a little chuckle out of it this year because they've used things like weighted blankets, weighted vests, weighted anything, because there's a real therapeutic component for many children that have anxiety, ADHD, hyperactivity, autism, PTSD. There are so many studies out there that show the benefits to that type of pressure on our bodies. Now, things to really keep in mind here. I found this cute one at Target. Harry Potter. Many children love Harry Potter. But before I would buy this for someone, I want to see how much does it weigh. There are blankets that weigh 5, 6, 12 pounds. Big difference when you're purchasing this for a little child or an adult. Many of these say it's recommended that the blanket not weigh any more than 10% of your child's weight. So you really need to know this information before you go buying a blanket. This one here, 5 pounds, versus this puppy here, holy Hannah. This is a 12-pounder, guys. This is workout for mama right here. Again, 10% of someone's body weight. So I want to make sure I'm not giving this to my kid. My kid's nowhere near that weight limit right now, but I might have some family members that absolutely fit into that weight requirement and would really enjoy this. So again, I want you to read the labels. A lot of them are small print, which is unfortunate, but have the warning on there about the weight and certain guidelines. You want to also make sure we're not using these on infants. We're not using these on people that can't communicate that they need them off their body or can't physically take them off their body themselves. You want to make sure that the person wearing it can communicate if they're having discomfort, want it off, or can physically take it off themselves. And depending on your child, you might want to supervise them using this. Again, this could be very therapeutic, very calming, but you want to make sure, just like with any toy or object or item that you're introducing to your child, that it's done in a safe way. Guys, listen. There are so many things at Target, other stores that I'm sure that your children are going to love. If you have found any of this to be helpful or something you might consider, I would really appreciate a like or a share. I'm going to leave the links in the description of this video, so if you want to check any of these things out, you can click on the link. And please feel free to comment if you have those objects, those items, those toys that are your go-to every year, especially if you have children with autism, anxiety issues, ADHD, anything like that. Feel free to share that in the comments below, because like I always say, we learn from each other's experiences, and I would love for you to be part of this conversation. Well, guys, thank you so much for sticking around, for checking out the video and the channel. If you're not a subscriber yet, please consider being one, and happy holidays. We shall chat again soon.